Hello, welcome to my Kazuya advanced strategies, and this is more. If you haven't already, make sure that you go and watch the first one so you're up to date on what I'm talking about, because some of the things I explain in the first one might, be needed for explanation of this one. My advice is, if you are trying to get better with Kazuya and you're not just watching this video as kind of like a leisure watch, if you're watching it because you genuinely want to get better with Kazuya and you want to train, just load up practice mode and pause the video when you need to and just try these techniques out for yourself. Every single one of these techniques are useful and they do work. Nothing is wrong in here. Everything has its pros and cons and everything can work. So yeah, let's get into it. First one is no, sorry, I was just about to start freestyling there. Yeah, like with Kazuya, like you're doing like down jabs a lot with Kazuya, yeah? 10 frame little down jab. And after that, after you do down jab, you can get that, okay? So like, you do a down jab, and then you can get that. It has got a bit of a funny range. Let me get on my side. But it is useful, because whenever Kazuya is crouching in your face, you expect this, yeah? So like, usually Kazuyas might do this as a mix-up, Yeah? And that is okay, but in my experience, it gets blocked a lot, yeah? So, the only problem with the down jab is it has got a funny range. It has got a funny range. But like there, look, you remember to use this grab, because people won't expect it. It's not very common. And yeah, what other moves put Kazuya into crouch? That, you can potentially throw that, but that is minus, I think, on block, is it not? Yeah, -9, so that's not going to work. But so yeah, remember to get that grab in whenever you remember to get that grab game. It works from down jabs, but it also works from things like low kicks, like that. Oops. It works from little low kicks. Just get it in there. Remember to get that in there, because then you can start mixing up that, and then potentially this. Get the grab game going. Yes. So let me just get over here and put him on guard. Yeah. Look, this move, and this move, and this move all have a similar thing. Yeah. Like, they work together. They help each other land each other, because Kazuya's got. Here's the thing with Kazuya, like. He's got his 10 frames, and he's got his down jabs, but then he doesn't really have a down forward one like everyone else. Like Law, he's got a 13 frame down forward one, which helps him keep some sort of mid pressure. Yeah, Kazuya's 14 frame mid pressure is this one, and it's not the best. There's this one, but then here's the thing, like these things, work together, yeah, like, because they've all got the similar feel, they've all got a similar timing. Like, this one's a bit risky, but it's only -10, and if it lands, you get a launcher, so it's worth the risk. Most of the moves are worth the risk. The only one that doesn't feel worth the risk is that one, because it's very easy, but it is a good like, I don't know how to record a knockdown get up kick. How do I do a knockdown get up kick? How do I get there? I can't be asked to figure it out. But the opponent, if they're like on the floor and they press A to do like one of them, you can jump it and get a guaranteed combo, yeah? But it is risky. But like after that, what's that on block? -12? You got to wait 12 frames, but then you could potentially do an electric, because they always do this. They block it and then they go like that, and then they restand because they realise it didn't come, and they go back to the block. So that gives you enough time to potentially do an electric, yeah? Mental plus frames. Kazuya's all about mental plus frames. Like that gives you mental plus frames because, you know, they don't want to get hit by that, especially on the wall. You know, like, and that's got the similar thing where that can come, but that is a safe pressure option, yeah? Like, you know, like that's only -3. You can potentially do that into down jab into, but look, the grab does go out of range, so, you know, you might need to go for that, but that's -11, yeah? You know, I'd say the down jab grab is probably good at a close range. No, on a landed grab. On a landed down jab, like, if you're down, oh, okay. You know, it does work sometimes. I'm not sure why it doesn't work all the time. But, let me just get it back on stance. But anyway, we'll get back to the point, yeah? Like this, this, and this have like, and this. They, oh, look, basically, these two here, and this one potentially, yeah? These two, and the jab, help this land. You know, you see that like second sneaky kick? They definitely help because they just help, you know, they just do. You'll have to give it a go yourself. Yeah, so back 4, you know, like is a good like long range backdash sort of attack because on counter hit you get the launch. Yeah, it's good from like backdashing, like let's say you backdash and then boom, and like the thing with Kazuya is, like, he's got a lot of straightforward moves, okay? Like, he's got his electrics, his hell sweep. He's also got, like, that. He's got that. He's got that. You know, like, he's also got, like, jabs. You know, like, he's got a lot of straightforward moves, yeah? That, like, you know, he often attacks you from a straightforward position. Like, coming straight at you like that. So, you know, like, a good player will learn how to sort of step Kazuya and, you know, punish him, yeah? You know, this is a good homing move from close, but here is like a good attack from afar. Spinning heel kick. Spinning heel kick. So like, you know, like if they are like potentially stepping you, you know, like that is a good one to launch. But like from a fainted hell sweep like that, from a fainted wave dash, you see, yeah, like that. You know, because if, yeah, you know, like if you're just like getting all aggressive, you know, like, you know, and if you look after an electric, you know, that does connect, like without any input. So like, it's pretty much designed to complement his electric, yeah. If they try any sort of sidestep, that will land. Yeah, also close with Kazuya, we've got close range moves, you know, like close range pressure. Yeah, like that's his close range stuff. But it's good to know and for you to actively go into practice mode and manually learn his mid-range moves, okay? Like, because when you're out here, you know, you don't want to feel like all you've got is your wave dash, you know, like, oh, I need to land an electric. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, I don't. You know, like I can throw my mid-range stuff too. I'm not just bound to the electric, you know, like my mid-range game is good too, yeah? So basically what I'm saying is just like learn his long-range stuff, his mid-range, get good control of it and actively practice going into the mid-range. You know, whenever they guard this, if you delay it, sometimes the second hit will land, but it's a bit stupid. But it does work as it may potentially in that one situation where it is needed. Yeah, like, you know, don't forget this move, yeah? Like, you know, like, it's, you know, like, it is good, it is good. Yeah, so there's this, the down council, yeah? You know, like, it definitely works, and you could definitely mix that in with the grab thing that I told you. Hold on. Oh my god, I've done it perfect a minute ago. There. You know, like, it's easier than I made it look there. So, yeah, like, you know, mix-ups. You know, so you can either throw it, you can either cancel it into the grab, or you can like cancel it into a fast while rising launcher. You know, all of them are punishable, but everything's punishable. You know, like a jab is punishable at the end of the day. Like if they sidestep it in launcher, or they sidestep double jab you, or if they duck under and while rising, or they duck it with an evasive move, you know, a jab is unsafe. So don't talk to me about, oh, that move's -12. You know, all of the moves are unsafe. Just blocking is unsafe because you can get low. Yeah, everything's got its unsafeness about it. Electric's unsafe. Yes, +5, but you know, it could be ducked, it can be sidestepped and launch punished. So yeah, remember that. Yeah, like I was doing it into a perfect grab before, like easy, but now I'm not doing it. I don't know why. Yeah, but it does work. So like, you know, like maybe even that. You know, the tackle does. I think the tackle's underrated. Really. Like, I do think the tackle is underrated. It's like a really good long-ranged grab. Look, I like the tackle. Oh yeah, here's a good thing, and this is like guaranteed pretty much. Like I'm gonna get Law to do a jab into a down forward 1, yeah. And watch this. Okay, right. Watch this. You see that? Hold on, let me do a different recording. This might make it a little bit more obvious. Jab into 1-2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see? Like, throw this after you get hit by something mediocre, yeah? Like, you know, they land a jab, they think it's their turn to continue something, but it's not because you've got that. Yeah? Like, if we try it also with, let me try recording a jab into a 1-2, yeah? See if it works with that. Okay, the 1-2 manages to clip him. Okay, so the 1-2 doesn't work. Let's try one more. Let's try jab into jab jab. Okay, the jab jab. So it doesn't really work with jabs. You know, like, let's just try it with jab jab. Oh no, I just saw that. But like, let's just do it with jab down forward X, down forward B. Let's see if it can evade that. Okay, it doesn't evade that. But it does work sometimes. I'm not like, you know, maybe I'm doing bad example, but like jab into down forward. You know, you saw that worked. Like wait, jab into down forward 1-2. That works. Okay, why is it not working now? You know, like, let's just say they landed. It does work, I swear to God. Like, jab, down forward, down forward. Let's try that. Anyway, it does work sometimes. I don't care. Like, it does work. Like, it works. Like, if let's say they catch you with something like out here, you know, like that, you know, that, and it's situational. Like, it's not one of them things that's always going to work. Nothing always works, you know, like, but it does work sometimes, trust me. Like, you know, like if you get hit by something like that, they think, oh yeah, it's my turn to do something like this now, yeah? Like, if you do, they think, oh yeah, I'm going to go for that, or, you know, they land that and they think, I'm doing something, you know, like, that's when you get hit by that and then you do that instead of blocking. You know, it's like a defensive attack. Yeah, like, here's a good one. After, let me just reset him. So, after like this, you got +4, yeah? Which means, like, you can land an electric to beat their jab if they attack, and if they block it, the electric's plus range, yeah? That's the thing. Learn this shit. Like, you see they're +8. So you can definitely throw an electric after you land that. Like, no matter what. You know, like, you can either do something like that, or you can do something like an electric. You know, like, definitely. And, you know, an electric is, you know, +5, yeah? And it does lead up to your, you know, your hell sweep and, you know, like, your other stuff. So, You know, like learn this stuff. Like every time you land something, you know, like there's +2. That's only +2, yeah. But look, that is a 13 frame mid with Kazuya. I know I said Law's got a 13 frame down forward, but Kazuya does have that, but it's very limited because you can only really delay after it. And then what is it on block? -9, yeah. You could maybe catch that if they are trying to like get you with something, you know, but probably not. Maybe I'll recommend maybe a dash back, you know, a dash back into an electric. Don't get too fiddly about like, oh, it needs to be a Korean backdash or whatever. Don't worry about that. Just do dash back into that, yeah. Because you don't need a Korean backdash for this. Korean backdash is good for like spacing or whatever, yeah. Like if you want to like try and like control can keep yourself defensive and control your space, you know, and go like Korean backdash into. I think the best thing is Korean backdash into a feinted hell sweep into a feinted hell sweep into Korean backdash. Just because then you're not backdashing your way into a corner. You're still like applying some sort of pressure. Because here's a trick with defensive stuff. Like people think to be good at defense you need to focus defense, you know, but the problem with that is people often focus too heavily on defense, and all of the things that are keeping the opponent out and applying some sort of pressure to them, you know, like that doesn't apply anymore because you're literally turtling up and defending and trying your best, and they've got like 100% access to all of their moves now because you're not keeping them in some sort of control. Do you know what I mean? So you know, don't focus too heavy on defense. It needs to be like, I say 50-50, like yin and yang. 50% defense, 50% offense. Boom. But that might not be 100%, but it's a good place to start, yeah? Like, be defensive minded and offensive minded and try to combine the two if you can. Like an evasive attack or a ducking under attack. You know, like, they're good. They're good. Yeah, also, like, I forgot to mention, this is good, you know, like on block even. You know, it still like lets you apply some sort of pressure. And remember to duck under jabs and launch. Like after that -3, if they try to jab you, you know, or like 1-1 you, yeah, like, you know, like you can duck under and get that. Look for them, because Kazuya's got a good, you know, 13 frames is fast, you know, faster than 16 frames and less punishable, yeah. -12, it's not even bad. Look, that's launch punishable, yeah. So, you know, you should be looking for them. It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk. It's one of Kazuya's biggest strengths, so use it. And remember, like, you know, after that, you have got the opportunity to throw an electric. Or, like, maybe even a low. Yeah? Like, I know it's weird, but, you know, it can work. And it just gives you more stuff in your arsenal. Like, it just gives you more stuff. Like, you know, like, because it's all applicable and it's all going to help. So yeah, I think that's that. You know, yeah, that'll do for now. But anyway, like I said, it would have been better if you wasn't watching this in one whole go. Instead, you were sort of just practicing the techniques as we was going along, you know, and you'd probably experiment with them yourself and maybe come up with some your own stuff that you want to do, you know. So yeah, if you do have any secret techniques with Kazuya, I'd love to hear about them in the comment section, and I would give them a try myself. You know, if you can think of anything that I'm missing, I would like to hear any of your secret techniques that you've come up with Kazuya. Anyway, I hope you learnt something, and I hope it wasn't a bad guide. Thank you.